Hey guys, it's Chris from the Silver Symbol channel, and today we're on my workshop channel giving a couple of updates on my Power over Ethernet gate, how it's working during the winter, and of course most importantly, my gate actually recorded its first accident. And if you've watched my other videos where I put all those cameras on my driveway, they finally paid off. They not only recorded the accident, but I've got the recovery, and I'm also going to share some tips about getting a vehicle kind of unstuck when you're on an icy driveway. After that initial build video, I got a lot of questions about how well this gate would actually operate in super cold weather. The gate has worked great all winter long. The batteries in that thing, again, are just standard AGM or sealed batteries. No lithium ion here, so there are no issues around low temperature operations. This is a pretty typical morning here in New Hampshire. We get a lot of snowstorms, and this road being 2,000 feet long and it's made completely of dirt is definitely not that simple to take care of. I do a combination of both snow blowing and plowing. The plowing helps me scrape it down as low as possible. And lo and behold, we've got our first visitor. Now you can probably tell from the camera, this guy is going way too fast. And he's already been in my house, so he knew that this corner was pretty tight and added some pretty bald tires, and this is the result. From this angle, you're probably thinking no big deal, except he's on the edge of a ravine that goes down about 150 feet. Now there are lots of trees in the way, and I'm never going to cut any of them down because they definitely give us kind of safety cushion, but if his truck had gone down any amount of distance, recovering that thing would have been a lot worse. I was going to try to pull him out, but my Tacoma has nothing to anchor itself on, and it's a lot smaller than his truck, and he was a lot further over that edge than you might think. So instead, we called my buddies at this local towing company, and these guys are awesome and they really know New Hampshire and how to recover a vehicle on an icy road in really unusual situations. And believe me, I get this isn't some crazy accident, but you've got to keep in mind it's about 2 degrees out that day and it was really cold, super icy, and I didn't really understand how this truck was going to pull him out without kind of sliding down this hill himself. The driver here is awesome and he shared a couple of tricks. The first is, the way he anchors his truck to the ground is he simply drives that ramp into my driveway. Now that is a benefit of having dirt and ice here. There's no asphalt that can get damaged. With his bed anchored securely to the ground, he connects up his winch, but that was the other big mistake he told me that many people make. You never want to connect any winch cable to your safety chain hooks on your truck or vehicle. If you look at the back of my truck here, I've got my receiver in the middle, and these 2 holes are just for safety chains for a trailer. If you try to pull or recover a vehicle using them, you can easily bend those things apart. Instead, you want to use one of these. Take that tow ball out of your receiver, insert this receiver that's got a hook or an eyelet in it, and now this is a suitable pulling point for recovery. He carries one of these with him all the time for recoveries just like this. And towing and recovery is all about experience. If you notice here, he pulled this big truck out of the ravine and his tow truck did not budge at all. So that trick with the bed definitely worked, and I think that receiver idea is definitely a good one if you're ever going to recover an ATV, UTV, or any type of a truck. And this certainly wasn't any type of major accident, but the good news is nobody got hurt and the recovery was pretty cheap and it didn't take a long time. And having spent the time to put those cameras in along my driveway really paid off because it just let me quickly know that not only there was a problem, but what led up to this accident as well. And if you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to both the Silver Symbol and the Silver Symbol Workshop channel for more videos coming up.